So a company reports 50 million in profit. Sounds great, but what does that mean for you? To figure that out, we got to look at profit on a per share basis. Let's dive in. And that's where earnings per share, or EPS, comes in. It helps you compare apples to apples. First up is basic EPS. Think of it as the profit per share as things stand today. The math is pretty straightforward. You start with net income, then pull out any preferred dividends. Then you just divide that by the average number of common shares that were floating around. Now, that weighted average part is super important. It handles shares coming and going all year. For a company here, that gets us a basic EPS of $2.07. Easy enough, right? But wait, is that the whole story? What if new shares could just appear out of nowhere? Well, they can. These are called dilutive securities, and they can bump up the total share count. And that brings us to diluted EPS. It's kind of the worst-case scenario savvy investors always check. So think of it like this. Basic EPS is what's happening now. Diluted EPS is the what if. Okay, so for stock options, accountants use something called the treasury stock method. It assumes the cash from options is used to buy back stock. The difference is the net new shares. For convertible bonds, we use the if converted method. We just pretend they were converted to stock. This changes both the earnings and the share count, basically as if the debt never even existed. So you'll see diluted EPS is lower, but that's not a bad thing. It's just a more complete picture. Really, what you're looking for is the gap between them. A big gap can be a red flag for dilution. All right, let's wrap it up. Basic EPS is the simple snapshot. Diluted EPS is the cautious, full story. So the next time you see an EPS number, you'll know to ask, am I seeing the whole story?